Hi everybody, Ben Myers back here with another draft video for cards. If you like our draft videos or our content in general, twitch.tv/cards podcast or patreon.com /cards podcast, or just check out Cards Podcast regularly. That's a hard word to say. But we always have content there, so come and check it out. But yeah, let's jump into a draft. Let's get this thing done. Okay, so Germany, USA, Japan. I'm in a German kind of mood, I think. I played a German British deck over the weekend, and it was bonkers good. So we're gonna try Germany this time. Ooh, kind of a rough first pick here. Careless Talk is okay, I guess. Kind of a not great late game card. Breakthrough had a little low impact, especially for two of them. Reinforcements, though, fully repair all friendly units and draw a card. Yeah. I mean, it can kind of negates some attacks, draws us a card. So, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, now we have another breakthrough. Don't want that. Three 10.5 centimeter. They're not bad, but two tactical strikes? Yes, please. We will take two tactical strikes. Okay. Now we have a missing, an air blitz, and a martyr 3H. And the martyr 3H gets +1 attack each time another unit is destroyed. Missing, I don't know. I don't like relying on my opponent to be in the front line, especially when I'm playing with the Germans. And a 3/3 tank for 4 to deploy 1 to operate, plus it can get really beefy later in the game if you can get a couple tactical strikes off. Yeah, we'll take the martyr. Alright, so our ally, I like the British, I like the Soviets. I don't really want to go full German, so I think I'm going to take the British just because they have the Spitfires, and I really like the Spitfire. I think it's a really good unit for draft, so I'm going to go with the British. Okay, so a bunch of cup of teas, an AA barrage, or for the king. For the king goes with our martyr, so we might as well take a for the king, sure. Okay, now we get a Blitzkrieg, a Blackburn Skua, or the Panzer IV F2. I think everybody knows how much I love the Panzer IV, so we'll go with the Panzer IV. Okay, couple of or three Reichsbanks, one infantry regiment, or a 3.7-inch anti-air gun. Um, I mean, the infantry regiment's a little too low impact. Reichsbank is okay, but I'm not really feeling like temporary or tempo ramp for a card, so I'll take this 3.7. I mean, it's not bad. The deployment ability is okay, so we'll take it. It's okay. It'll get the job done. All right, so now we have a combined arms, a Junkers, or a Panzer, or two Panzer 3Js. Combined arms, meh. Junkers is a really good finisher, but I think since we have the British on our side, we could find some other finishers. So these Panzer 3Js are just rock solid. We'll take two of them, sure. All right, so now we have a bunch of dive bombings, a Stug 3F, or a Matilda MK2. I want to leave myself open as much as possible on the British front for big fighters later on. And a Stug is really good. The smoke screen protects it well. It does 4 damage to tanks. It's a nice low drop. So we're going to take this Stug. Okay. Ooh. Interesting pick here. We have a Black Watch, which again, meh. A Tiger 1H can be just absolutely devastating in draft, and that's a finisher of all finishers. Um, and then this Dornier, though, the Dornier DO217, when it destroys a unit, the enemy must discard a card at random, and it's cheaper than a Tiger. But I just think the Tiger's too good. 8/8 heavy armor 2 can't be pinned. I mean, if this thing hits the battlefield and it has any friends with it, it's just an absolute monster. And I think it's going to chew up more cards than a Dornier would. So we're going to take the LT Gray. Okay, a couple of cup of teas, not really what we're in the market for. A Panzer 2A is a nice low drop, and we really don't have that many low drops. and another Panzer 3J. We're pretty heavy on 4 plus right now. And a Panzer 2A is a nice bridge. It has blitz and smokescreen, 1-1 with 1-3 body. We already have two Panzer 3Js, so I think I'm going to take this Panzer 2A in this spot. I think it's pretty close, though. I think both tanks are pretty good, but I'm going to take the 2A just because we need some lower drops. Because right now we're a little 4 plus heavy. All right, missing's okay, but I think this flak gun is going to get us a lot more money than, well, a blitzkrieg is good, but if we only have to pick one card here, I'm gonna take the flak gun. I like the flak guns. All right, another interesting pick at this point. 110 can get out of hand in a hurry. Nebelwerfer is always good. These flak trucks, though, are interesting just because they're lower on the curve. But I've never had trouble with a Nebelwerfer. Nebelwerfer's always pulled its weight. And we only have 1-3 right now. Plus, we're only like a quarter of the way through the draft. So let's take this Nebelwerfer. All right. Blackouts, Blackburns, or Tactical Strikes. I think always in the market for Tactical Strikes. Skuas are okay, but we can kind of replace them. Blackouts are okay, but we're going to have good removal anyway, so we're going to take this Tactical Strike. All right, so now these Panzer Grenadiers are good. If we see them later, we'll take them. The Panzer 4F2 is good, but these Spitfires, man, I passed on some Spitfires on stream and I regretted it. So we're going to take these two Spitfires. They're just too good to ignore. All right, Encirclement, a Henschel, or Annihilation. Annihilation's usually pretty good, but we have a Panzer 4F2 already, which does most of that job. We have our end game looks really strong right now. I think we need something to get us there. The Henschel is sneaky good, taking out lots of infantry. It's a low drop that can kind of act as a pseudo removal order because it has a fury. So we're gonna take this Henschel. All right, so more dive bombing, a bunch of 6-pounders, which is interesting, or another Panzer 2A. Well, we already got a Nebelwerfer. We already got a couple removal orders in our tactical strikes and our For the King. And actually, even reinforcements can kind of act as a pseudo removal order because it can fix all of our stuff. So I think I'm going to take another Panzer 2A here just to get a nice another little low drop. All right, so now we have missing 2 Sky Barons or the Stug 4s. Missing, I keep kind of passing it just because Germany is pretty good at holding the front line. We have lots of removal already. Sky Barons is good because it takes out air units, but I think we have, this 3.7 is pretty good. The Spitfires can hold back bombers. We have tactical strikes for airplanes, so these Stug 4s, though, they fall on a nice spot on the curve for us. They have fury. They do 6 damage to tanks. I think we're going to take 2 Stugs here. All right, combined arms, no thank you. Jägerpanther's pretty good for what we're trying to do, and it fits on our curve nicely, but that Nebelwerfer can kind of be, it comes down as a removal order, plus it, just gets so much attention. Plus, we can sneak it behind these 2As. We're looking pretty good. So let's take another Nebelwerfer. All right. One thing we are missing so far is card draw. Our tactical strikes are kind of the only card draw we have. I don't think I can take the Wolfpack just on principle. It's just such a mean card. But Enigma is interesting. I guess it comes down to do we want an Enigma or a Wolfpack? A Wolfpack's kind of a 2-for-1. We have a little bit of card draw already. I'm taking the Enigma, though. I just can't bring myself to do the Wolfpack. Whoa! And now a quad drop of Panzer 4Gs. Iron from the North and Reichsbank, whatever. We'll take these 4Gs. They fit perfectly on our curve. We have 4 of them. That's just a bunch of beef. That's just tons of beef our opponent has to deal with now. Look at this curve. Great curve. All right, so now we have the 1 infantry regiment precision bombings, which aren't really doing us all that much. Our British stuff is what, 1 removal order and artillery piece and a couple of Spitfires. So we don't want that. This Junkers can just be filthy, though. I mean, it can end the game by itself. It's only 1 slot that we have to commit to. We have some good lower end stuff. We are on the lookout for more lower end stuff, but these infantry regiments just aren't high enough impact for what I think we're trying to do. So we'll take a Junkers. All right, now we get 2 more Panzer 2As or a Panzer 35T or some 25 pounders. I think we're good on 4. I was just saying we need some more low drops. The 2As work really well, and they can take some hits, and then maybe we drop a reinforcements on them and get another couple bites at the apple. So let's take these 2As, get the full play set. Okay, now this is actually kind of a tough one here. Atlantic Convoy we don't really need. We got plenty of units. A carpet bombing is really good, and a Monty is like almost like a time walk in Magic. But a carpet bombing just to absolutely just blow everything up is interesting. Monty can be kind of a stall card too. We have good removal orders already. We have the Nebelwerfers, which are kind of like mini removal orders. And then this thing, if we get overwhelmed, maybe we can drop a carpet bombing on them. So Monty or carpet bombing, Monty or carpet bombing. This is pretty close, I think. We have a ton of high-end stuff, though. We have a ton of high-end stuff. So I'm going to go with a Monty here, just because it gives us some breathing room, too, if we want it. But that's probably pretty close between a Monty and a carpet bombing there. You know, 1 Blitzkrieg probably isn't bad. These supply drops would be interesting, though. Because we have lots of tanks we could put them on. A Humber, Humber's not really doing it for me, but a supply run or a supply drop, a couple of them wouldn't be bad. We can only give it to tanks and infantry, but we've got tons of tanks. I'm going to take, yeah, I'm going to take the 2 supply drops and see what happens. Alright, so now we're getting towards the end of the draft here. So Lancasters I think are just too expensive. We don't really need them. We have a Junkers already. We got some Spitfires. We got Tiger. So we got plenty of higher end stuff. This 110 though, I think if we can get like maybe a 2A or some Stug or 2 in the front line, and then maybe even cover it up with a supply drop. So I like this 110. I think we're going to take a 110. Alright. And then we get some Panzer Grenadiers or some more Stugs or a single Blackout. I think we're okay on card draw between Enigma and our tactical strikes, and we have good removal orders for planes, so I don't think we necessarily need the Blackout. The Panzer Grenadiers are a little too aggressive. I think we're aggressive, but like controlled aggression in this deck, and the Stugs are just, you know, they're really good anti-tank. Early anti-tank tank destroyers. I mean, that's what they were. So, yeah, we're going to take these Stugs. I think that's really nice for our kind of our lower end. Look at how good our curve is. All right, 109s. I like 109s. You know, we have a little bit of artillery already, so we don't really need too much more artillery. We got plenty of supply drops, but these 109s are nice and cheap. 3-4 in the air can kind of get some attention and you know, kind of support our early drops. So yeah, let's take these 109s. Oh no, we got to pick between the pain train. Well, the Fallschirmjäger, they're kind of out. We're not an aggressive deck, so we got to pick between the pain train and the Grenadier Guards. And unfortunately, we got to make the discipline pick here. The discipline pick is the Grenadier Guards. The hilarious fun pick is the pain train. But the pick here is definitely the Grenadier Guards. Grenadier Guards can be an absolute bomb if you set them up properly, and we have tons of good stuff to help set up a Grenadier Guards. Plus, they're great at covering Spitfires, they're great at covering Junkers. So, yeah, it's definitely the Grenadier Guards, but to put it next to the Pain Train, that's just mean. That's just mean. All right, Grenadier Guards, you're in. So this deck is looking Awesome. I love this deck. Hopefully we draw in the right order. We have some good low drop stuff. I mean, even this supply drop can kind of act as like almost like a fifth brigade. If we put it on like a Panzer 2A, we turn that into a fifth brigade, really. So that's not bad. That lets us kind of set up. Then we have these Panzer 4Gs are a nice bridge into our big bombs at the top of our curve. We got all the tactical strikes. We got a couple Nebelwerfers. I really like this deck. Let's get after it. All right, so our first player up here looks like Captain Waffle Iron. Good name. All right, don't need a supply drop. Definitely don't need our Spitfires. Don't really even need our 110 off the rip. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Stug on turn 2, Stug on turn 3. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully our opponent's not too aggressive. All right, anti-tank gun is fine. All right, so we'll go with a Stug, which has smoke screen as well. So if they decide to attack with this 37 mil, we can just take it out. All right, so opponent with an anti-tank gun as well. Okay. Well, anti-tank gun has +2 attack against tanks. We don't like that. But I think we're willing to take the extra payment on this 110 because we also don't want to just throw this Stug 4 away. So let's take the 110. Yeah, it's going to be 4 to operate it, but it can take out this anti-tank gun next turn. So let's see what our opponent does. And then also we can just tactical strike it too. We're just kind of... Actually, we probably have tactical strike this anti-aircraft gun, but let's see what our opponent does. Then we're right into a Panzer 4G on turn 5. That's great. All right, Nebelwerfer, that's fine. We can just take that out. Actually, I think what we're going to do... I think we're just going to take out this anti-tank gun. Actually, well, I'm stuck between tactical striking this Nebelwerfer. We're just taking out the anti-tank gun. Alright, I think what we're going to do is take out the anti-tank gun, force our opponent to kind of attack our 109 with our Nebelwerfer. Then, I mean, we have some very strong late game stuff, so we're just going to try and play patiently right here. Alright, Patriotic Firestorm, sure. I mean, it doesn't really change our equation here, because our 109 was going down either way. Alright, going after our HQ. Okay. Sure. Alright, so in this case, we're just going to take out this anti-aircraft gun. And again, force our opponent to attack our 109. We had double tactical strike for anything they can play here. We don't have a lot of life gain, but that's or HQ gain, but that's okay. Opponent down to 4 credits because yeah, they took out our 109. Makes sense. All right, 42nd rifles. That's a great tactical strike target. So let's take out those 42nd rifles. All right, and then let's take out this Nebelwerfer with our Stug. And now we got plenty of reinforcements on the way. We took a pretty good whack there on our HQ. Alright, dive bombing. Get it out of our hand. Nice 2-for-1 with our Stug. Okay. Alright, so we get a Panzer IV of our own. So, I think we're going to go... Or Panzer 3J, sorry. So I think we're going to go Panzer 3J. Okay. Our Panzer 3J takes a hit there, sure. Do we go with a supply drop on it, though? Yeah, I think we do. Force our opponent to play through our Panzer 3J and give it guard, so it has to attack. And then next turn, if they move their Panzer 3J, we can tactical strike it. Or we have, Grenadier Guards, a bunch of other Panzers coming. Even the Stugs can roll and take out this guy. All right, breakthrough, sure. All right, so they use a breakthrough on us. All right, now we're kind of in a danger mode, but we can take out this. We can take out the Panzer. Oh, okay. Let's just do another supply drop and make them try and come through our Panzer again. And then next turn, I think we drop a Grenadier Guards just in case there is a comet or something. All right. So hopefully they don't have too much direct damage. That would really kind of rain on our parade. All right. Let's see. Yep, we gotta take out this infantry or the artillery. All right, and then let's get a Panzer 4G down. Sure. Okay, good. Opponent down to 2 cards in hand, so that's good. Our Panzer 4 lives through a careless talk. So hopefully not too many air blitzes or too many of those 10.5s, because that would really stink. All right, Katie. All right, and a Patriotic Firestorm. All right, well, we're getting in the danger zone here. And a dive bombing. Okay, so they're going to use Katie to take out our Panzer. They are. Okay. All right, well, we kind of have worked through everything our opponent could throw at us, hopefully. So let's take out the Katie. Let's drop a Grenadier Guards just in case they top deck Comet or something like that. And now we can, we got our opponent on a 4-turn clock. All right, so they have a... Excuse me, I had to get a drink there. They have a Focke-Wulf. All right, well, let's go with a Panzer 2A. Let's get some attacks on their HQ in. Yeah, let's see. Let's drop another big Panzer. So now we have our opponent on a very short clock. And if we can trade off with this... Alright, they want to just do 1 damage with the Focke-Wulf, sure. Okay, alright. And we get a really nice top deck with our tactical strike. So let's take out the Focke-Wulf. Let's get 10... Well, actually, let's just do a little battlefield maintenance here. And let's drop a Stug. So, because it doesn't change the math. We were going to have lethal next turn anyway. All right, so we don't do the rubbins. We'll just get the win. There we go. Good start. Good start to get Captain Waffle Iron. So look who we have, our co-pilot coming down to help out. Sun's a little weak. Oh, I'm in the way. There we go. Okay, that's way better. Alright, well, I don't think we need an anti-air gun. We don't need a Spitfire. We're playing against German players, so we don't exactly know what they're going to be coming at us with. So I'm going to actually hold on to the supply drop. It kind of helped win us the game last game. All right, Nebelwerfer, Stug, we like those. Okay. All right, we'll pass this one back. We're up against Wolfie Pagan. Okay. All right, let's get a Stug out there. Depending on what our opponent does here, we can either go Nebelwerfer or get an attack in. All right. So, okay. Well, we weren't really expecting to see 109 there. But next turn we can take out the 109 with a tactical strike. So, I think I'm going to go with the Stug 4. Just get another threat out there. And then next turn we can tactical strike. So we'll see what Wolfie's up to. Alright, so thinking it over. Alright, Wolfie's still thinking it over. Alright, they go with an SDKF KFZ 222. Sure. Alright, and they get an attack in. Sure, okay. Ooh, a martyr, huh? Okay. Well, well, well. What are we going to do here? Well, I think we're going to take out this KFZ. Well, Well, here's what we can do. We go Nebelwerfer to take out the 109. And then let's take the front line with the Stug. Then if we do get attacked here, we can fix everything up next turn, or we keep our tactical strike for later on. Alright, Eagle's Claws does stink there, but, you know, our Nebelwerfer got the 109 out of the way, so, you know, that happens. And we pick up another Nebelwerfer anyway, so, okay. Alright, let's take out this... Well, hang on. Let's put our Martyr down. And then let's take out the 222. So now we got a nice 4-3 tank. And this Stug can probably help smoke anything that comes out here, because we're playing against other German players, so they probably have a lot of tanks. Alright, flak gun, sure. Alright, so let's take out the flak gun with a tactical strike. And then let's move the Martyr up and get a nice tidy 5 in. And our opponent's on 5 cards, and we have a Mitful, plus next turn we can drop a Panzer, and then, yeah, we're going to Panzerize this Focke-Wulf and really put our opponent behind. So we have our opponent to half strength right now, and we just, you know, got a ton of tempo right there. And we, you know, we have lethal damage on the battlefield right now, so. Alright, Amphibious Assault. Makes our Martyr that much stronger. Alright, and a 109, sure. Alright, well, let's just win this thing. Power of the Martyr right there. Nope, and the co-pilot has seen enough. He's out of here. Alright, next one up here against Chrono Walker. British player. Okay. I think we're going to put these Panzers back, because we're more top decks that we want to see. We like a 2A, though, and Junkers can go back since we're on the play. Okay, and our hand just got super expensive, so not really that helpful. But we got good top decks, so let's see what we get. Alright, Swordfish, sure. Okay, I don't really feel like... Well, we have this reinforcements that we can use. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get some attacks in on this Swordfish. See if we can, just in case our opponent has like a naval support or something like that. Alright, a T-70 is fine. Okay, We'll just drop the supply drop on it. And sure, we'll get it. Well, then we'd kind of be trading it off. So we're just going to hold the front line right now until we can get up to 6. Then we can get some big hitters out there. All right, a 40-second rifle, sure. Great tactical strike target. All right, and then we have a Panzer 4, or Panzer 3J, sorry. That's great. So this Panzer 2A is doing exactly what we want to do. It's just sitting there, just holding the line. That's all we want it to do, is just sit there and hold that line. All right, let's take out this T-70. Might as well. Get another attack in. Sure. Now we can drop a Spitfire behind our big butt Panzer 2A. And even if it, even if this 3.7 is out there, that's fine. All right, in this case, we're just going to go Nebelwerfer, take out the 3.7. And we're going to play... We're going to lose our Nebelwerfer, but we get to keep our 2A, so let's do it. Plus, we get to draw a card there. So if he wants to blow 2 attacks on this Nebelwerfer, then we're fine with that. We got rid of that 3.7 because now our Spitfire is going to be live. Alright, let's get our Spitfire out on the battlefield, make our opponent deal with that. Then they're going to have to deal with this Tiger as well in a little bit. Plus our Panzers are going to be turned on for Blitz soon. Alright, Lightning. It's good play by our opponent. Let's go with a Grenadier Guards. And we might as well drop this Henschel out there as well. Because our Henschel can take out this Swordfish. And then we can drop our Spitfires back, or now our Panzer 3Js are going to be coming in hot. So opponent's got a lot of cards in hand, though, so we're committing a little bit here. But this Panzer 2A has really done its job and held down the fort for us. Alright. Oh, and an Enigma, too. Okay. Well, I think we're going to run in with this the first Panzer here and take out the... what you call it there? What was that, a Mosquito? Lightning, sorry. Alright, then we can take out this other Swordfish. Alright, now even if our opponent commits both attacks, we can take out the 5th Brigade as well. And again, Spitfire and Tigers on the way. Opponent does have a lot of cards in hand, though, so that's always dangerous, especially against a British opponent because they have such big flyers, big fighters. But I think we got our opponent in a tough spot here. I seem to be thinking it over quite a bit. Alright, carpet bombing. Okay, so that gets our Panzer and our Henschel. But we have another Panzer coming in. Okay, well, in this case, I think we're going to go with El Tigre. And then we're also going to drop a Monty. And now I think we're going to move this Grenadier Guards up so we can drop this flak gun behind it next turn. We haven't seen anything that our opponents played that would have Blitz. And we might want to saved Monty there, but now if we can move this Tiger up, our opponent's not going to be able to handle that. Alright, so they have another Lightning. And a Matilda. Okay. Alright, well, here in this case, I really want the Blitz on our Panzer. So we're going to go Panzer, take out this 5th Brigade. And then we're going to take out this Swordfish. Could have taken out the lightning, but we're going to force our opponent to attack us with it. And then next turn we can come back. We got more panzers. We got... Okay, so they have a T-34, sure. Alright. So desert rats, okay. Alright, so opponent's got some big stuff. Ooh, that's a nice draw there with supply drop, though. Alright, so let's go with a flak gun and a stug. There's a reason why I'm doing this, because I'm going to drop this supply drop. Oh, nuts. I have to drop it on a tank. Sorry, I did that wrong. Oh well. Our flak gun's protected though, and our HQ hasn't taken any real damage yet, so. And plus, we're happy. The Stug can rumble with almost everything out here. So even if our opponent goes after our HQ, we're okay. We can make a comeback here. I read supply drop wrong. That was a mistake. That was a misplay there. I wanted to play it on my 88 mil. But okay, now they take out our... Okay, we're totally okay with that. Cause now we can put our Tiger back out and drop another Stug and take out... You know, we could take out... We could have taken out both of them, but I don't think we need to. Which one do we want to take out, though? I guess the T-34 could be more trouble, so let's take out the T-34. It forces our opponent to attack into our Stug as well. So the supply drop kind of ended up being like a removal order for the T-34, which is fine. Tiger's going to really cause some trouble for our opponent here. Hopefully. Alright, so... And we have, you know, this Enigma. If our opponent doesn't really play anything here, maybe we just pop off an Enigma next turn and draw a couple cards. Alright. So some damage on the lightning. We really don't want to see like an artillery piece or something here. Alright, another T-34, sure. Okay. Alright, desert rats too. Okay. Okay, well, this tiger's going to have to do some work. Alright, and let's get us just another Panzer out there as well, and then let's go with another Stug. So our Tiger can't be, well, it can be taken out by the Lancaster, which stinks, but it took up their whole turn, so... Alright, so now let's take out... Let's see here. You know, we just want to take out as much stuff as we can take out. Alright, let's get rid of that Matilda. Then we can get rid of this other Matilda. Then we can get our Spitfire out there, and we get our Panzer IIA out there and take the front line. So, convoy for our opponent. Okay, well, I mean, we've been holding this Enigma for long enough. And if they take out our Spitfire with our Lancaster, we're kind of okay with that. Alright, they do just that. Okay. You know, and if this lightning comes and takes this Panzer out, you know, we're kind of okay with that too. Alright, so they just take out the 2A. Alright, and then they got this little thing. Okay. Alright, so let's drop our 2A. Then let's do our Enigma. Draw 3 in there. Alright, we get a Junkers, another Spitfire, and a Tactical Strike. That's great. Okay, so here, I think we want to take out the Lightning. Do you want to take it out with a Tactical Strike is the question. I want to save the Tactical Strike, actually. Okay, we're going to get an attack on the HQ in, and we're going to take the Lightning out. Because if we have to trade for this first landing brigade, that's fine. We have a Tactical Strike, a Spitfire, and a Junkers coming in. Alright, a From the People, that's no fun. Alright, a 25 pounder, we're happy to take that out with a Tactical Strike. Alright, Fortification doesn't really do much. Alright, so let's take out the 25 pounder. And let's drop a, let's see. Actually, let's drop a Panzer 2 or a Panzer 4 and a 109. Alright, another T-34. Okay. Alright, going after our HQ. Alright, we get another 109 though, so let's take out the... Yeah, let's take out the T-34. Let's drop a Spitfire and a 109. Make our opponent deal with both of those. And again, these 4Gs, we have so many of them that we're willing to trade them off. Alright, Grenadier Guards, sure. And a Firefly. Ooh, good job by our opponent there. Alright, see if they're going to get another attack in. Okay, they doomed the trade, great. Okay. So, I think we just drop another Stug. And, you know, I think we're going to hold our Junkers. Well, let's drop the Junkers. It forces our opponent's hand to move this Firefly. And then we have all kinds of stuff that can take the Firefly out. And if they decide not to take out the Junkers, then the Junkers is going to do major work against our opponent. Okay. Oof. Well... maybe that was the wrong play there. Should have held our Junkers, yeah. I should have held it. Yep. My mistake. But, you know, we have lots of stuff that can fight back here. Alright, a 5th Brigade, sure. You know, they can do 13 damage to our HQ. That was a really big misplay. Should have held on to the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, our opponent's going to move forward there with those two. So we have Grenadier Guards of our own. Alright, they decide to fight it out instead. Okay. Alright, well, we are happy to take out this Grenadier Guards, because that's a thorn in our side. We have a Panzer and an anti-air gun. So let's see what our opponent can do with that. So I thought if I was our opponent, I would have gone after our HQ there. Alright, so they get a KD to take out our... Oh, man. Opponent's still got a lot going on here. Ooh, good top deck for us, so with the Panzer F2. So here, we have to take out the 5th Brigade. That allows us to take out this Firefly. Now we're down to a top deck battle here. Alright, a T-34 is no fun. Alright, but we get a Stug to come back with. So let's take out Katie, drop our Stug. You know, we're going to lose our Panzer, but the Stug can come back. Alright, so the Stug takes out the T-34. Now let's get our Panzer 4G down. Now that's a big, beefy body that our opponent has to deal with. They do have 2 cards in hand, though. Alright, so let's see if they have any countermeasures that I haven't thought of. Get a Martyr down, sure. Alright, no countermeasures. So, Black Watch for our opponent, 25 pounder, sure. And a naval support, okay. So, we'll go, let's see, how do we want to do this? Yep, we're going to take out the Black Watch, take out the 25 pounder, and then also move up a Panzer 2A. Alright, so opponent needs a carpet bombing here or multiple orders, and whew, we survived a tough game there. A lot of haymakers back and forth, but, you know, got good top decks. Alright, up against Lensar here. Everything here a little expensive, so we're going to throw it all back. Okay, I mean, meh. It's good to have an Enigma in this starting hand, though, because, you know, we're going to hopefully take something out with this For the King. Maybe grab a Panzer 2A. Let's see. Still waiting on Lensar. Oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, Jasco. Sure, we're okay with a Jasco. I mean, we can't do anything right now, so we have to pass it back. We'd love a Nebelwerfer. Okay, still can't really do anything, but let's take out this Greyhound just to make our opponent earn it a little bit more. We have tons of expensive stuff. Alright, 3rd Marine Regiment, sure. And a Junkers, geez Louise, where's our little guys? We're drawing our deck in the kind of the wrong order this turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, so can't use our Enigma. Oof. Not looking good for our hero right here. But we are getting up to the 5 and 6 range, which is pretty good. Okay, let's go with Panzer 4G. Even if they attack with this artillery. Alright, so let's see what our opponent's got going on. Alright, and a priest. Yikes, we are way behind. Now we get the Panzer 2A. Alright, let's take out the Marines. Let's see, this will make us a 5-5 again. Whew. Jeez Louise, we are in trouble. Alright, let's get a 109 out there and a 2A. Oh, man. Because we're going to lose our Panzer, but if we lose it, the 109 can bite back. Oh, now it can't. Oh, man. You know, not having our low drops there really put us behind. Now we're in trouble. Because, like, we can't even... Oh, wow. That's interesting that our opponent did that. Alright, well, we can use our Enigma next turn. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, opponent has 1, 7. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I think we're going to go... Let's see. We're going to go Henschel into our Enigma and draw 3. Okay. And we get another 2A. Okay, so let's get another 2A out there. The Henschel at least is a target for our opponent to shoot at. Then we can drop this Panzer 4F2 and put the Priest back in their hand, maybe. Yikes. Jeez, we can do it too? Come on. Our opponent's just got it all right here. Alright. Well, well, well. How are we going to do this? Okay. Well, I think we go with the Panzer 4. Put that back in our opponent's hand. And then let's go with a Stug. Yeah, let's go with a Stug. Because we got to bust through this. Alright, we got a card out of our opponent's hand. We got to bust through with this Ho-Ro here. So hopefully our opponent just plays the Priest back out. But we not having our early drops there really put us behind. Alright, Infantry Battalion. We put our Stug back in our hand, so okay. I gotta imagine the Priest is coming back. Alright, there's the Priest. Oh man, this has been a tough one. And a coastal howitzer too. Man, we'd love to see a tactical strike. Love to see a tactical strike, please. Alright, artillery. Okay. Alright, I think we go with a supply drop here. And let's take out this Ho-Ro. Alright, so that's the start. We really need our tactical strikes now, because we're going to lose this Panzer, so it's almost not even worth moving it. We need running tactical strikes is what we need to get back in this thing. Because the coastal howitzer is really good, the Priest is really good. Like, we're just not having frontline control there really messed us up. Alright, and then a Tora, sure. Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. Here's the start. Tactical strike number 1. Ooh, and a flak gun. Okay. No. I think we almost have to go Spitfire here. Because the Spitfire can handle some attacks. Yeah, we gotta go Spitfire. Because Spitfire can shrug off one Priest attack, and then it bites back about anything else our opponent has. Oh, okay, still bites back. Alright. Ugh, and a Usace, jeez. Yikes. Okay, well, we got rid of one thing. Alright, so we can have Grenadier Guards come down. Alright, Havoc is fine. Ooh, a Tiger. Alright, let's get rid of the stupid Greyhound. Then we can let's get LT Gray out there. See if a death from above really ruins our game plan now. Okay, we can do it. All right. Well, we got this 3.7-inch anti-air gun to pin everything too. All right. Ooh, a Monty. All right, a Monty gives us a touch of breathing room. So I think we're going to go, let's see, that leaves us 9. Alright. We're going to go Junkers, attack with Tiger, Panzer, or sorry, Monty, and then the Panzer 2A. I was getting ahead of myself. Alright, so that pins everything for our opponent. Let's see. Alright, a Chi-Ho or Chi-Ro for our opponent. Okay. Ah, tactical strike. Finally, some stuff to help us out. Alright, so well, we can do the 3.7 to pin all the planes. So let's do that. Take out the, let's see. Let's go with, let's see. That'd be six, okay, so 3 and 6, 9. Okay, so, Alright, so let's go with, let's take out those jerks, move up to the front line, and move up to the front line. Now these planes are pinned, so yeah, we take another hit from the priest, but the priest's days are numbered now. And I also, leaving our opponent can't play, they can only play orders. They can't play any more units on the battlefield here unless they blow up their Chi-Ro. Alright, so Priest hits our Junkers. Alright, and Panzer takes out the Chi-Ro. Happy with that. Alright, Marine Regiment, sure. Okay. Okay. Well, let's drop the fighter. Then we can take out the priest. And then let's take out the bomber. And let's get another Panzer 2A into the front line and pass the turn back. So that leaves we get to keep our tactical strike, and we've taken out all the major threats. If this Marine Regiment wants to tangle with our Tiger, that's fine. Alright, another Marine Regiment, sure. And a 30th Regiment, okay. And a 30th Regiment, okay. Those tactical strikes eat those up. We got rid of one Marine Regiment. A Greyhound, sure. Great, or our 2A kind of shrugs that off. Okay, and now we have a Panzer coming up in reserve. Okay, so let's take out the Greyhound. Let's take out one of the 30th regiments. Alright, let's go with a supply drop on our Tiger. Let's bomb the other 30th Regiment. And then let's take out, or let's do a point of damage on the HQ. Alright, and then our Tiger is just like dominant, in a dominant position here. And we also even have death from above help. Alright, so take out our artillery. Don't worry, it did its job. Alright, take out the 5th Marines. Okay. Alright, and a Greyhound. That's not going to get the job done for our opponent. Alright, so let's just tactical strike it just to keep a nice clean battlefield here. Alright. And then let's get some attacks in. Hold the rest of our stuff in reserve. Just in case like a USACE or something was coming down. Alright, and we got through all that stuff. Whew! That priest was really trouble. So we got lucky there. We needed that tactical strike when we got it, so that's great. All right, up against Gazus. All right, we made a big comeback there because we didn't see our Stugs or our stuff very early. But with two Stugs and a Nebelwerfer to start, yeah, we'll take that. All right, and a 110. We got 2, 3, 4, so we got things to do. All right, a pack 36. Okay, well, I'm actually going to pass a turn here. And then this Nebelwerfer can take out the pack 36. Alright, an I-16 is fine. So Nebelwerfer, take out the pack 36. So we get a nice tidy 2 for 1 if they do attack the Nebelwerfer with the I-16. If they don't, even better. We'll take out that I-16. Happy to do that. Alright, looks like our opponent's going to let us do that. Yep, happy to do that. Alright, so let's get that I-16. Then let's take the front line with this Panzer IIA. Yeah, even get a point of damage in? Sure. We're just setting our stuff up for bigger stuff next turn. Next turn we drop a 110 and still attack with our Nebelwerfer. Alright, so banking on taking out our Nebelwerfer. Oh, they got to take out both the attacks, so that's fine. Alright, and we get a tactical strike. Sure. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll take out Katie. Yeah, well, I kind of want to save this tactical strike for bigger tanks. So I think we're going to drop this 110. Yeah, it's going to be more expensive to operate it, but that's fine. We can take out this 37 mil. Plus, 110 kind of dodges a lot of Soviet removal, unless they have a burning sky or something like that. So they only get a point in at it. Alright, or from the people. Okay, critical hit. We get it out of their hand. That's the most important thing. Alright, and now this Panzer IIA has turned itself into a 2 for 1. Alright, and then let's go with... I think we're going to go with a Stug and a Stug here. Because we drew the Enigma, so I kind of want to try and empty our hand a little bit. And if our opponent has tons of stuff, like even if they drop a tank here, we're fine with that. Alright, Eagle's Claws, sure. So we take out an Eagle's Claws and all of our stuff survives. Okay, anything else our opponent has? Alright, and a 3rd Guards Regiment, sure. And an 89th Infantry Regiment. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, we'll run up with this Stug and take out the 89th. And then let's go with a supply drop on the Stug. It gives us +4, right? Yeah, might as well. +4 on that Stug, and then we'll move... we'll get a point of damage in at the HQ instead. So now our opponent has to get through a 3-5 Fury Stug 4 with just a 3rd Guards Regiment. I mean, unless they have like a Red October or something here. Ural Factories. Okay, so we might have to deal with something else now. But they get an 84th Infantry Regiment. That's not that scary by itself. That's why we also got to hold on to this tactical strike in case they drop an artillery piece or something. And they do. So happily we'll take out the howitzer with our tactical strike. Alright, get El Tigre. I think we'll just get it... I'd rather just drop this Nebelwerfer and have it start going to work here. Alright, and let's put another Stug in the front line for our opponent to deal with. You know, we got these Panzer 4J or 4Gs that'll come down next turn. So, feeling okay, T-34, sure. I mean, this 84th can take out one of our well, I guess it has to go through our Stug, so he probably doesn't want to do that. Okay, see what else our opponent has. I mean, we dropped this Nebelwerfer after the Eagle's Claws, so that was good. Alright, and a Henschel. Okay, a Henschel of our own. Okay. Are we that afraid of this Henschel? Let's think. I mean, you can take out our this Panzer II. We could take out this Stug. But our opponent's down to one card in hand. Let's see. I think we take out the 84th at this point. And then let's take it out with our other Stug. Now we can take out this Henschel. Let's see, drop a Henschel of our own, I guess. Get another point in at their HQ. And we still haven't dropped our big tanks, but we have our opponent so low on cards that these will probably be the death knell of our opponent when we get them out there. Alright, Yak 9. Alright, so trade there. Alright, and then let's take out this Yak 9. Yeah, our opponent gets a draw, but, you know, whatever. Alright, and Spitfire, sure. We'll get our Panzer out there now. This 2A hopefully can hold the line for at least a turn. Alright, LA5, sure. And an A20B, sure. Okay, let's go with Panzer to take out the LA5. Let's get a Nebelwerfer attack on the A20. And then let's just Fury it down with our Henschel. Alright. Then we can get an attack in at the HQ, and let's drop a Stug. Alright, a Stug takes out the Careless Talk. Okay, we'd rather have the Stug take that out than a Spitfire or a Tiger. So now we know our opponent's in top deck mode, plus we have 3 good cards, and if we ever get in trouble, an Enigma. Alright, Sky Baron, sure. Okay, let's get some HQ attacks in. Oops, clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, Panzer 2A, get him up in the front line, just to give us some more power in the front line. Let's attack with this Nebelwerfer, and we'll drop another Panzer down. Alright, so now our opponent has tons to deal with. And let's just get a reinforcement. And opponent, okay, they scoop it up. Just in case they had something that could hurt us if we attack there. I can't think of a countermeasure that does that off the top of my head, but there might be something. But anyway, another win. That's good. Alright, so a lusty Aragonian or Arjanian. Alright, everything here is just too expensive. Love to see that stuff later on. Alright, well, we get a couple of Stug 3s to get us through, hopefully. Alright, we don't really need Enigma at this point, but these Stug 3s will help. Alright, Whirlwind for our opponent, sure. Alright, Stug 3. Stug 3 can also take the Whirlwind down and survive, so like that. Alright, 84th Infantry, sure. Alright, we're just going to drop another Stug 3, and I think we're going to pass it back here. See what our opponent's up to. Alright, so they're going to make us go through the 84th. Okay. Maybe should have taken the front line there. But that's okay. You know, we're going to take a couple whacks on our HQ, but... Ooh, an Eagle's Claws. Yikes, that might have been a big mistake now. Okay, well, I guess we got to drop a big Panzer. Played right into that one. Good play by our opponent. Alright, and now we get a big tempo loss, too. Yikes. Alright, well, let's get a Panzer 3J down. Take out the 84th. Okay. We are behind now, though. Holy cow. Okay, U-375 doesn't really bother us that much. Alright, let's take out this Whirlwind with a Panzer of our own. Could have dropped another Panzer 2A there, but, you know, we're going to be right up against it. If our opponent has almost anything, we're in trouble. So this is going to be a pretty big comeback there. Not taking that front line, that's how close this stuff can be. Alright. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to get through here on the skin of our teeth, at least for the time being. Alright, let's get a couple of tanks in the front line. Alright. Oh, and they had the Katie. Oh, man. Wow. Our opponent off to a blistering start there. Woo! We got spanked. All right, after we were taught a lesson, we're up against Saltless. Whew, we got freaking drilled in that last game. All right, we'll keep the Henschel. Everything else can go back. Okay, so we had 2, 3. You know, we'll see. Our opponent was off to our last opponent though. Holy cow! Whew, that was a fast start. I should have taken the front line with those Stugs though. That'll learn you. Alright, yeah, I think here we're just going to move a second Panzer 2A into the front line. Try and negate what our opponent's up to. Henschel's really good at chewing up early infantry too. Alright, so now we just got a bunch of 1-1 Panzers, but, you know, whatever. Okay, Well, I think... Let's drop this Henschel out there and just take the front line. So, I mean, we're going to take out this Akita, and hopefully even the Henschel can handle 2 damage force, or our HQ at this point. But then we can drop a supply drop on one of these Panzer 2As. Tora. Okay. Well, not what we wanted to see there. But we get a Nebelwerfer, so, do we go for it with this Nebelwerfer? Yeah, I think we go for it. Okay, and we get lucky. It hit our HQ. Alright, now we can drop a Stug next turn and put a supply drop on it. Another Akita regiment. And a convoy. Okay. Okay, we get a martyr out of it too. Well, here I'm going to go with... this is tough. I think we go with the martyr... Well... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack the HQ. We're going to attack the HQ. Now we're going to bomb this Akita, just in case it takes one of our units out. Alright, it hits our HQ again anyway. Alright, so now let's go with the Stug. Next turn we can drop this Martyr and get a couple of attacks in. And even though we're falling behind on cards, this Enigma solves that problem for us. So all very good things right now. Man, I just can't get over last game how just blisteringly fast our opponent was. They mopped the floor with us. Alright, so waiting on our opponent here. Alright, it's 0. Okay. And an air superiority takes out our Nebelwerfer. Alright. Well, let's see. We weren't expecting to see a 0. Okay. I think we're going to go with a Spitfire then. If they go after our HQ, then they go after our HQ. And then we can even drop a supply drop on this Stug to protect our Spitfire. Alright, going after our HQ. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a big guard unit of their own. That would stink. Alright, and a Chia. We don't really care about that. And a Tora. Okay. Another Spitfire for us, though. Okay, good. So let's go... take out the 0. Let's then... oh, it has smoke screen. I always forget that. Alright, let's go with a... 109, and then let's give this Stug a supply drop. So it protects our Spitfire. And then even if this Spitfire goes down, we have backup. Because we are starting to get into the danger zone for our HQ, so I just want to be a little bit careful. And I mean, if our opponent has like a big guard unit here or something, that could really derail our plans. The air superiority on our Nebelwerfer was a really nice play by our opponent. Alright, amphibious assault. Alright, see what else our opponent's up to here. I mean, if they attack with their Chia, or Akia, or however you say it, you know, crackback, we can hit on the crackback. Alright, illustrious, okay. Alright, well, good plays by our opponent there. Alright, well, that hurts. Good thing we have another Spitfire, though. Alright, we're going to drop this Spitfire. We're also going to get some attacks in, because this Stug is just kind of sitting there. Like, they're not coming in with Akitas anymore, so the next turn we can run this Panzer 2A up and hopefully take out this Swordfish. I mean, the Spitfire can dance with whatever our opponent's got out there. Oh, an Empire of the Sun, though. Ooh, good thing we have this Enigma to come back with. Alright, you're at 0 cards. Okay, alright, and we get a tactical strike too? Okay. Let's go with our Panzer 2A. Take out the Swordfish. Oh, should have dropped our Martyr out there as well. Okay, let's take out the HQ a little bit, and then let's go with an Enigma. So get us that card advantage right back into the game here. If our opponent can come through with tons of direct damage, then good on our opponent. But we have 2 tactical strikes, a whole fleet of Panzers coming. And this Panzer 3J's turned on as well. And we have the front line, so you know, it's kind of a 50-50 game right here, though, because our opponent did just draw 6 cards. But thankfully, we got to draw 5 in return. Alright, Takasagi. Okay, I have to imagine the Akita's going to start, or Achia's going to start attacking. Alright, and a Hurricane. Okay, so we're just going to have to go double tactical strike here. Unless they attack with this Achia, then we only have to use one of them. But they got through both of our Spitfires, so that kind of stinks. But we did make them spend an Empire of the Sun, so that's okay. Alright, 5th Brigade as well. Okay. Alright, let's get this Martyr out there. Then we want to definitely take out the Hurricane. Oh, okay. And now we get a Monty, too? Yeah, let's just go with Monty, then. And, let's attack this 5th Brigade a little bit. Oh, out of credits. Okay, that all works. Next turn we can spank this Achia, or Kia. How do you say, if somebody could just educate me on how to say that, that'd be super helpful. Not really afraid of a Takasagi or a 5th Brigade on their own. You know, a naval support or something here on a Takasagi would be bad, but you know, this Panzer can come in, get some damage in there. You know, so it'd be 4, 6, 8 to attack with the Panzer. So we'd be 1 short of using that and a tactical strike. So, alright, Blade of the Samurai. We're fine with that taking out our Martyr because we have our Tiger right here. Okay. Alright, and a Nebelwerfer. Okay. Well, we definitely have to take out the Sally. Alright, and then this, we'll put this just a Chi back in their hand. I mean, we could use it to take out that 5th Brigade, but we're not too worried about that right now. Alright, I might as well attack that 5th Brigade again, because now we can Nebelwerfer it down, too. And, I mean, we got a Blade of the Samurai out of their hand, and they didn't get to use it on our Tiger, so we're not too afraid of the discard from this Takasagi just yet, because we have a Mittful, so we're okay with that. And we got almost all the hard. We have to imagine we got all the hard removal out of our opponent's deck at this point. The bombers are the only thing we're really afraid of. Or any big artillery too, that would be bad. Alright, opponent thinking it over. Thinking it over. Alright, timer on him. Churchill coming down. Okay, we're fine with that. And now the HE comes down. Okay. Alright, getting a point in, sure. And now the coastal howitzer comes down. So that's what we were afraid of. Okay. Alright, well we do have this Panzer 3J as well. Alright, let's use the Panzer 3J. And let's get rid of the Churchill. Okay. And then let's drop a supply drop on this Panzer and pass a turn back. Alright, there's the other IC. Yikes. Okay. Naval supply run. Yikes. Does that win it for him? Yeah, well, they can do a ton of damage. Yikes. That might have won it for our opponent right there. This has been a good game, though. That Empire of the Sun was a real turnaround for our opponent, though. Alright, going after our HQ. Smart play there. And a Tora. Jeez Louise. And take out one of our tanks with their coastal howitzer. Yep, that's going to do it. Opponent's got this one. Good for them. Good on our opponent for winning this one. Their opponent does not have a tank out there. Yep, we don't have enough. That's going to do it. Good job on our opponent. Good job, opponent. Good win. The Empire of the Sun really turned it around for him. Alright, let's see if we can get this one up to 6 wins. I think it's a 6 or 7 win deck. Alright. Alright, so up against Gazeus again. Whew, so I think this is a 6 or 7 wig deck, not just a 5, but sometimes it's tough, man. Sometimes you're running into really good opponents. Like we lost that one game, the blistering fast game. Alright, Nebelwerfer can take that out. Alright, pass it back here. Alright, hopefully we don't fall too far behind. Alright, Henschel, sure. Alright, well, here I think we're going to go Panzer Take that out. We're going to lose the Panzer 2A, but that's okay. Because next turn we can tactical strike this Henschel. Or depending on what else our opponent plays here. Maybe we just drop a 109 on it as well. Alright, the I-16, sure. Okay, I think what we're going to do is go 109 into a Monty. Alright, and we get an Enigma out of it, so we're happy with that. Now our 109 can take out the Henschel. Alright, so opponent's got the anti-aircraft gun, but we can just Nebelwerfer it down. Alright, let's see what else our opponent's got going on here. Oh, Ural Factories, okay. Fine with that. Alright, and they get a Volksgrenadier out of it, sure. And a Guards Regiment, okay. Alright, well let's go with the Nebelwerfer to take out the anti-air gun. And then let's take out the I-16. Alright, pass it back. I mean, we have this Grenadier Guards coming too. Alright, Eagle's Claws, good for our opponent. Okay, we're going to go Grenadier Guards, see if our opponent can deal with that. Next turn we have a tactical strike or a strong panzer coming in. Alright, so see what the opponent's got. Yak 9, okay. I mean, we'll happily get rid of that Volksgrenadier for you. Happy to do it. Alright, 89th Infantry Regiment. Not really that worried about that. Alright, let's go with the Panzer 3J. Alright, and then let's, we could get an attack in at this Volksgrenadier. Do we want to do that? Let's see. So that's going to be multiple attacks to take out. Yeah, I think we just want to get some damage in with the Grenadier Guards. If they go Volksgrenadier attack and the Yak 9, that's fine. Alright, and we'll happily take out this Volksgrenadier with our... Well, actually, we'll go Tactical Strike. Ooh, okay. So, I can't even say the name of it. Alright, so opponent, I have to imagine they're going to attack these Grenadier Guards. Alright, still getting 5 in. And then, I mean, we'll trade for a Yak 9. Alright, see if they're going to make that trade. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? They're thinking it over. Alright, clock on them. Alright, opponent, you going to pull the trigger on it? They go Panzer G instead. Okay. Well, well, well. Let's get... I kinda just want to take out the Panzer. I kinda want to drop those Junkers too. Well, I think what we're going to do is stick to our plan of taking out the Volksgrenadier. Ah, reinforcements. Perfection. Alright, and then let's make our opponent attack us. We're not going to move off this spot, I don't think. Force the Yak 9, force the Grenadier, or force the Panther to attack. Alright, Red October for our opponent. Okay, that does make things a little more difficult, but we do have this Panzer 4F, which is going to take this Grenadier Guard, or the infantry regiment out. Alright, so see what our opponent's up to here. We can also drop this Junkers next turn if we really, really need to. I mean, the Grenadier Guards takes out a Panther G and keeps on trucking, so... Okay. Well, here I'm willing to take out the infantry regiment. And I'm going to go with a Stug. Because even if we have to drop the Stug, even if the Stug has to trade off for this Panther G, we're okay with that. Right now I'm fine to make this trade. A Panther, or Panzer 4 for a Panther G. I mean, our opponent doesn't really have that great of attacks. Alright. Oh, I guess it's not a trade because the Panther has heavy armor, so, okay. Happily get rid of the Yak 9. Alright, so let's take out this Panther. Let's then take out this Howitzer. And let's drop a 110 in behind. And pass it back. Alright, then next turn we go either Junkers or Spitfire or a Panzer 4. Alright, SU-152 for our opponent. Okay, and a From the People. Alright, good plays by our opponent there. Whew, okay. Here, we're going to take the front line. We're going to attack the HQ. And I'm going to go with a Junkers here. Our opponent's down to one card in hand, and we're going to have a 5/5 B or 110. So the Grenadier Guards has done their job. That reinforcements really turned things around for us, though. Alright, and a Panzer 4G for our opponent, sure. Alright, so I think what we're going to do now is take out this Panzer. Well, first we're going to take out the guard unit. That will Nebelwerfer down the Panzer. And get him for 10. Alright, tons of lethal threats for our opponent to deal with. They get an anti-air gun, so that's going to do it for our opponent. Alright, so sorry, Gauss. We've been playing again. I think we played them earlier and beat them as well there. So 6 wins for this deck. I think it's a 6-win deck at least. Try and go for number 7, though. Alright, jumping in. Last game either way for this deck, and we're up against P. Batello. Do we want this Martyr, I guess, is the only question. No, I don't really want it to start. Alright, let's throw that back. Supply drop on a Panzer 2A against a Japanese deck, though, might be really, really good. So let's see. You know, we got to hold this Tactical Strike for Howitzer or something like that. So let's see what we get, though. See if opponent's on something aggressive. Looks like they are. Okay. Go Panzer 2A. Happily trade off for a bicycle regiment. Actually, it wouldn't even be a trade. We'd just win. Bicycle regiment art is cool, though. Alright, so see if our opponent has anything they can goose their bicycle regiment with. If they're all in on the aggressive plan. And even if they are, we can go supply drop then. Okay, so it looks like they are. Get another 2A out there. I mean, even that little bit is a lot of damage on our HQ. So, naval operations. Ouchie. Okay. Alright, well now we'll drop the supply drop. Because we're already down to 12. That's a lot, so... Oh, and a Sendai regiment. Good job by our opponent. Okay, we can rally here a little bit. Alright, so we got a tactical strike that bicycle regiment. So hopefully our opponent doesn't have anything too aggressive here. Alright. These guys are heavy hitters, but they're slow. Ooh, and a Grenadier Guards is really going to change the game for us, I think. Alright, let's get a 4G out there. Because then we can drop Grenadier Guards next turn. Alright, Blade of the Samurai. Good. We want that out of our opponent's hand. Alright, let's use this 3J to start and take out this infantry regiment. Then we can also run the 3J up and take out the 88 AA gun. Alright, another 88 and a Me Too. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. I think we just go Grenadier Guards and see if our opponent can get through all that. I mean, we'll lose this 3J, but we're okay with that. Oh, and a Akita regiment. Okay, we might be in trouble just because of so much HQ damage our opponent can do. Tactical strike. Alright. So let's go tactical strike on one of the artillery units. I guess we could have done it on the Sendai. Okay, let's get a Panzer 3J out there. And let's get a Nebelwerfer out there and take out the Akita. Alright, we didn't want that to hit our HQ. So, now we're in kind of a rough spot. Alright, good. That's actually kind of what we wanted. Whew. I think that's what we wanted because this Me Too regiment's going to hit our HQ. Alright, surprise attack. Okay. Alright, yeah, we gotta take out the Me Too. Down to 3. Do we have enough? Let's get this Spitfire out there and make them work on our Spitfire with their 88. Oh, another Akita. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, I think we crashed. I think it crashed, so we'll never know how this one was going to turn out. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, looks like that's going to be the end for this one. Shoot. Let me see, I'm bringing up my task manager now. Yep, the cards crashed. So we're in a really precarious spot there anyway. So the fact that we're going to lose that, we're not in that great of a position, and probably going to lose that anyway, is, we're probably, I don't know. We could have made a comeback there, but we didn't have a lot to come back with. So that's too bad. I would like to see how that one would have played out. But, I mean, that was a 6-win deck. That was going to be our last game either way. And now I can't even get cards to come up at all. Oh, there it goes. Okay, well, I think we have to automatically take the loss here, which is too bad. Would have liked to see if we were able to come back in that one, but what are you going to do? Okay, well, we get the loss there, so we end up 6-3 with that deck, but we get all of our gold back, plus we get a pack, and we get a bonus win, plus we had all of our other wins combined there already. So, you know, we came out way ahead, which is great. That's what you want. So you get three. So we got 1 gold, 2 gold, plus two more for our first win, plus 15. Plus our 10 for our accomplishments of the day. So overall, very good showing for that deck. Might have been a 7-win deck, might not. That last game was going to be probably pretty close. Would have depended on kind of how our RNG went with those Akita regiments right there at the end, but c'est la vie. What are you going to do? All right, well, that's going to do it for this draft video. We're going to upload this one raw and see how the numbers do on it, but hopefully you enjoyed the content here. Podcast will be in a couple of weeks. We do have something special planned for that one, so keep an eye out for that one. And then also, if you want to support what we're doing, patreon.com/cardspodcast or twitch.tv/cardspodcast. And we stream on Monday nights, so hopefully we'll see you there sometime. Thanks for hanging out. See what our rewards were. 23 resources, so not all that much, but that's okay. We got a lot of content and a good deck, so good showing all around. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Talk to you soon.